Hi there, welcome. My name is Kezia. This is my channel for panning products. I am in a ton of different projects, so if this is something that you enjoy watching, then just check out my channel. I have a lot of playlists. I'm doing 16 projects and I'm actually doing fairly well in all of them. But let's get into this update for this project, which is Level Up. This is created by Sofie Alexandra. I have already done this once this year. It's all about panning and using your eyeshadow palettes as a whole. So you randomize a palette, and level 1, you hit pan in one shade and use all of the other shades once. Then you level up to level 2 and you hit pan in 2 shades and use all the other shades twice, and so on up to level 5. I actually finished level 5 last time and then I started over. So for level 1, I got this one. This was unused, or not unused. I had used it a couple of times, but you know, you couldn't really see it. It was basically unused. It was new, at least. This is the Hey LA by Essence, and this is how it looks now. So as you might be able to see, I have a shiny little pan here in the light pink shade here, or yeah, it's a light pink going to beige. And you can actually see some wearage on the other shades as well. I only had to use every shade once, but I did more, of course. Like when I have it here and I want to create different kinds of looks, of course I'm going to use some shades more. So let's start with the white one. I've used this 6 times. And if you know me, you already know that I usually tend to try the lightest shades as concealer, especially if I have a zit or something like that. I don't feel like real concealers actually conceal that well. Or maybe it's just liquid concealer and I should try powder concealer, and that might work better for those kinds of, you know, covering over scars and stuff. But anyway, this actually worked pretty well, but I didn't remember to even try it until the end of the month. So yeah, I didn't use it too many times, and I also feel like I have fairly nice skin right now. I don't feel like I have to cover up too much, you know? So 6 times. This one, the one that I've hit pan on, I hit pan after 15 uses. And this was a really easy shade to work with. I had it during night, during day. I think I hit pan after like 2 weeks or something. So we're moving on to the light gold one. So this again is how it looks. You can see a little bit of a dip here, but I've only used this twice. And I think I used these ones together, or all of these 3 maybe. This orange I used twice. The brown I used 4 times. But I think I can see the most wearage on this one by looking at these 3. Anyway, let's move on to the next row, the light brown here. This was actually really nice as a transition shade. I used it only twice though, because I have so many other projects in which I actually had colors like this. Moving on to the hot pink one, I actually had a thought about maybe trying to hit pan on this one, because it would be really fun to actually choose a more colorful shade to work on and to hit pan on. I'm a little bit chicken when it comes to choosing colors for myself, because I know that these are so easy to hit pan on. So I'm like, I'm never going for this if I'm to choose myself. But I used this, how many times? I used this, okay, 3 times. But since I could actually see that dip forming here, it's not that much, but I could see quite a bit of a change and I actually liked it. So I got it in my head to maybe go for that one. But as you can see, that didn't happen. It's not a shade that I wanted to use every day, and not like day and night. So yeah, it didn't happen, but I'm not so afraid of it anymore. So that's nice. That's good to know. And you know, until next time I get this in a project, I will know that I actually like this shade. And then this one I used 4 times. It was a nice transition shade, but again, I already have that almost exact color in another project. So I didn't want to go for that one. And then the lilac I used twice. So I hit my goals. I used all the shades at least once and I hit pan in one shadow. So this is rolling out by LA. So we're going to spin the wheel for a new palette. I think I have 2 new palettes since last time. They're both from ZC. And let's see what I can get. Oh, I didn't even show you. I'm so like mesmerized. I want to see what it is. So what is this? Iconic London Date to Slay. That was actually my pan that palette, and I have hit all of the pans. Now, in the future, I might go for a palette like this anyway, just to get some more use out of it, but not this round. So let's roll again. Come on, something new. That would be fun. It's like a 50-50% chance. Oh, I actually got the ZZ. The new one, the Cobra one. I'm so excited. I think that will be a really good fall palette. I'll be right back to show you. Okay, so I'm back with the Cobra palette by ZC. I actually didn't see that this was a snake. Like when I got it, I'm just seeing like crystals and like, oh, this is really nice. And then I'm going to the website and I see the name of it. It's like Cobra, and I'm like, what? Cobra? And I was like, oh, it's actually a snake. A little Egyptian like. This is the ZC with the British Museum, and everything is like in Chinese or Korean or something like that. It actually looks like Japanese. I thought they were Chinese, ZC. Anyway, this is how it looks. It's very heavy, and this is something I was actually surprised with ZC about. Like I got my first box, the first subscription box from them, and it's so nice quality. It looks really good. I'm so happy with it. So let's see how it looks. Looks like this. I haven't taken off the plastic from here, and I think I won't because I don't really use these mirrors, and it's easier to not blind you this way, so it's a plus plus. It's a win-win. They also have a film like this, and this was something I love that CZ seems to have so much attention to detail. So not only do they have this plastic film, but they have like, you can take it off, but you can actually stick it back on so that it will protect your mirror and your shadows from maybe breaking and, you know, getting into each other. So yeah, I really like that. This is how the palette looks though. I have swatched it, I think. Yeah, I've swatched all of the shades, which is good because I didn't realize that some of these are like straight up glitters, or 1 or 2 are. And some of them are really creamy, some are topper shades. It's a really interesting palette. So I will swatch these for you so that you can see how they perform in a swatch. It's not the same on the eyes, I can imagine. I haven't used it yet. So that's why I'm so happy that it, like, I got it into this, this project. So I will swatch it for you and I will come back in a little bit. Okay, so I've swatched them all. This is how it looks. So look at that. It's such a fall palette. I absolutely love it. And we're going into fall now, so it's perfect. So you can see we have a few almost straight up shimmers, but I don't know if it's like glitter, straight up glitter. I feel like there's something holding it together, if you know what I mean. We have some mattes. We have like a matte with glitter in it. I don't really like that type of formula because it's like not enough glitter to make a good impact, but it's not like, it shouldn't be there. I just feel like that. I've never understood those colors where you just get a matte with a few shimmers in it. Like, I don't get it. But straight up shimmers I love. Then we have some lighter shimmers. I love these there are 2 shades in here that are so creamy. It's these 2, I will see. These 2, these are so creamy. Sorry, that one beside this one. That one and that one, they're so creamy. They're like nothing else in the palette. And we have like topper shades and all of that, which I already said. So this is a little bit deceptive because I would not think that this palette was this. I don't know. I really like it, but I have to remember, I think it's these two that are like creamy and really, really nice. I love this in the palette, how it looks here. This is my favorite shade in here, but I'm not sure that I would fit well in like a wine red color. But this is what I have to work with. I'm excited to work with this. I have to hit 2 pans and use all of the shades twice. So this is a 16 shade palette. Now the question is, yeah, I don't think this will be a problem to work with, at least. I don't know how deep they are, but I think they're like, okay, 17 grams. So it's just above 1 gram each. But the pans are pretty small, so they might be deeper than I expect. Who knows? But I think these colors shouldn't be too difficult to work with. That's what I can say right now. I'm very excited to be working on this one. So that's it for my update. I hope you enjoyed it, and that I'll see you next time. Bye!